スライムってモンスターだよね。悪くないスライムもいるのかな。やってみるね。みんな注目。よし、このまま倒しちゃおう。ははん。
Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another BanG video. So we are back for the new collab event. So this is a collab between that time I was reincarnated as a slime and the Morphonica group. So we actually see the event right there. So I said in the last event video that I'm going to be doing it a little differently. So this event did just come out. I haven't played it at all. I've already did the gacha. So that will already be here. And again, I said there will be a scouting video later. But yeah. So let's get into it. So going over here. And this is really cool because you get this little costume for Mashiro just for kind of like logging in. So let's go here. So this is the awesome freaking, event. So it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to tell my friend Tyler. He loves that slime series. So it'll be pretty interesting. But see, you see 0, 0 place, everything. So yeah. And there's a new song too, which is pretty cool that you kind of hear right now. But let's just check it out. So as you see even here, this is a mission live. So you'll see here that you get these missions and you click right here. This is the mission and you just get various rewards. And these are all event related rewards. So that's pretty awesome. Over here in the places, obviously I'm not placed because I haven't done anything yet. And this is the main reason why, is so you can actually see the rewards now. So yep, just stars, and some other stuff. But so look, first we get our sticker. So that is such a cool sticker, honestly. That's of Nanami. And then if we continue over, go down, and then we actually have the Nanami right here, and she's so awesome. This is such a nice, I wouldn't have been surprised if that was a 4-star. It's such a beautiful looking card. I cannot wait to unlock it. And it's the closer one you get, honestly. The other one you get a little bit later, not too much, only a couple spots. So then here is our other one. So it's okay, So yeah, that's the Tokal. So yeah. And then if you just scroll down, you just get, oh, sorry, it always goes back to the top when you do that. So it's like whatever. But nothing special really beyond that, honestly. And then if we go over here, these are just what the events look like. So that's what number 1 would look like. I did really good in the last event. I doubt I'll do really good in this event just because many people will be playing it. And then, yeah, we already showed you that. So if we go over here, here is our event cards. So idolized and not idolized. Again, the Tokal's okay. It's probably my least favorite of all of them. Now here with the Nanami, she's probably the favorite of them all. So nice, so nice. But yeah, and then over here, let's see, do we have anything else to show? Not really, honestly, besides doing the live, which I'm not what? Oh, yeah, it's updated. Okay, I'm happy I did this. So you get to see the updated one for the event. It was the same with the Railgun event, and I'm sure the other ones I missed as well. Okay, awesome. So what I did right there is I just confirmed the change, so it automatically set me to it. So that's pretty awesome. And we kicked us out. Okay. Anyway, so if we go over here, these will be the points that we can spend over here. So obviously we haven't done anything yet. And this is kind of like a gotcha game type deal within the gotcha game. So kind of interesting. But anyway, so let's hop into the story. And the story, obviously, it's not recorded yet, but by the time you see it, it will be. Okay, so everyone, now over to the story part for the event. So this one's actually a pretty good story, honestly, I think. So it's based off of the Slime anime. So within the context of this story, all of the Morphonica girls decide to play an RPG. And they all spawn in this cavern, cave, whatever you want to call it. And all of the girls look really cool, except Mashiro. Mashiro spawned in as a slime. Hence what happened in the anime and why they have that connection here in the story. And anyways, this funny moment because at first they don't even know that it's Mashiro until she starts talking and like, oh, okay, that's Mashiro. So they're kind of interrupted because they hear a voice and they all run over to it. And of course, because Mashiro is a slime, she's a lot slower. It ends up being this dragon, and he's just talking to them about whatever, and then they go on to their merry way. That leads into the second part of the story. So Mashiro is again trying to keep up, but then she gets this voice inside of her head, and only she can hear this voice. No one else can. So she gains a skill to get a human body, and that's what you'll see later on, not in this thumbnail, but in the future ones. But finally, she's able to do that. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, nice job, Mashiro. Good job. But they end up going to this small goblin town. And they're kind of surprised, especially Mashiro, because she just kind of thinks that like goblins are like nasty creatures. But it turns out that these goblins are not only not nasty, but they're friendly too. And especially Toko. Toko really takes a liking to them. Hence what her 3-star card is before it's idolized. And I'll probably show that as well. But anyway, they have this little interaction there, and it's really cool. And they just kind of want to like spread the word that, you know, goblins aren't that bad. But they want to go somewhere else. So anyway, then the girls kind of split off, where both Mashiro and Tsuji stay behind while the other 3 go to the main goblin village. And that kind of leads into our next part, where it's just Mashiro and Tsuji, and this is where you see that Mashiro has her human form now, which is cool. And they're actually like attacked by these wolves, but Mashiro ends up using a skill thanks to that voice inside of her head and kind of saves them. And Tsuji's like, oh wow, you know, that's really surprising. But anyway, they end up making it over to that village, and that's where they see Nanami. And what's funny with her main skill is like making delicious food. So she's making this food for all of these goblins, which is really adorable, kind of, honestly. And that's actually what her 3-star is her making food. And they kind of talk with her, but then they hear these voices off in the distance. And that's both Rui and Toko, and they're actually fighting, which leads us into our next part. And it's kind of like for the attention of the goblins, because again, Toko is obsessed with them in a way, like where she finds them adorable. But she's just clashing heads with Rui for whatever reason. So then it's actually up to Tsuji to kind of break them up, because kind of Tsuji is the leader of the group, so to speak. So she ends up doing that. But then that kind of leads into our next part. They're like, oh, okay, we're all good now, but they're kind of talking about all of their abilities, all of their skills, because skills is a big thing within this game, and they all just have unique things that they're able to do. But unfortunately, out of nowhere, a goblin runs up and is like, oh no, it's trouble, and it turns out the Demon King, very original, the Demon King comes and kind of whoops all their butts and throws them into jail. Also, this is where Mashiro kind of admits to all of the other girls that she has this voice inside of her head that's been telling her kind of like how to play the game. So it was kind of interesting because she wasn't trying to keep it a secret. It's just kind of how it went. But I thought that was a little interesting piece. But of course, the Morphonica girls being who they are, they're like, oh no, that's no problem. It's cool. So there wasn't any tension because of it like you would in some kind of stories. So they're all in jail. And they're like, how do we get out? How do we get out? And ironically, it's Nanami here. And she makes food that I believe knocks out the guard or something. And they get out, which is kind of funny. So they go straight over to the Demon Lord. And this is where we get towards the end of this. And they start fighting. And all of the girls are using their skills in unison to try to defeat him. But then he just has like this OP ability where he can cancel out all of the skills. So pretty much the girls are in a pinch. And of course, Mashido is kind of like sobbing and scared. And they just really don't know what to do. They're actually about to lose here. And which leads us finally into our last part. And of course, it's one of those team effort things. And they're like, all get all of their powers together and they defeat the big baddie. And it's kind of funny because Mashido actually takes him out. But what is funny is that she didn't even realize that she did it. She's like, oh, the battle's over? And they're like, yeah, we won, awesome. So then it kind of fades off. And then it goes back to reality, and it's Mashiro's room. So all of the girls are talking, but you only see Mashiro because all of the girls are in their respected houses. And they all just say how much fun that was, and it was a great time, yada yada. And that's just kind of the end of the story. So they take the basic concept from the Slime anime, and they kind of do their own little story with it, with the Morphonica girls. Okay, so how did I feel about this story? Well, I thought it was interesting. I always like what I said in the last event video where I like it when crazy different things happen. And this is definitely that. The girls are completely different. They're in this RPG game. And it was really cool. It kind of reminded me of the Rosalia one way back when they kind of did this RPG type thing. So I did really enjoy that. So yeah, definitely one of the better stories. I did really much enjoy it. But that's kind of all I have to say. I don't want to make a video that's a billion hours long again. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, let's then just hop into the gotcha part of the video, guys. Okay everyone, welcome to the gotcha part of the video. This event had just come out. It's been out for like 3 hours I think because I was at work, so there really wasn't anything I could do. And plus I need a quiet place to record the initial intro, so doing that at work isn't really optimal. But anyway, with that all out of the way, here it is. And this is interesting, there's two gotchas. So there's this one and there's this one. So this one is a collab member guarantee. So you will get one of the three. So I'm thinking that 99% of the time you're kind of get the 3-star right here. But we'll see because we'll do that right now. I'll probably do like a scouting video at least for this one just because it's like a limited event. So stay tuned for that. So this one I'm just going to do the one pull. And luckily I already have the paid star so it doesn't matter. But let's check them out. Nice, the Mashiro. Very nice. And then one more. Still, yeah, really awesome. And let's check out the cards. So again, we have our Mashiro. I love her pre-idolized. It looks so good. Then we have our Tsukushi. So yeah, she's pretty nice too. And then we have our last one. I believe this is Rui. So yeah, so pretty nice. So we're going to do this and we're going to see what happens. So you only get to do this one time. And it's only 20 stars, which is kind of interesting. But let's hope maybe we can get lucky. I would love to get the Mashiro. That'd be awesome. But I mean, I cannot count anything. So here we go. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's only in the one. Yeah, see. So yeah, so we got our one. So we got literally what we expected to get, and we got the Rui. So that's how that one's going to go. So now that gacha's gone forever. So that one is what it is. You can still do 5 times for this, and I also still have a bunch of the trades. So I could still almost get one. So if I go over here, I have 171. So I have quite a bit. So we'll definitely see what happens here. And anyway, so that's it for the gacha part for this video. Anything else I do for this event will be pretty much, that will be just a separate scouting video. And oh yeah, and the actual, oh wow, the Halloween gacha is gone too. Actually for this one we will do one more pool, so we'll do these single bowl for the 60 and just see what happens, but I doubt anything will. Yeah. But okay, yep, that's it for this part. So again, I'll make a scouting video later, so there will be more guaranteed, but yeah. Okay, welcome back everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. So I kind of realized that each part of this video is being recorded at different times. For example, the first part was in October, so there was Halloween decorations. Now we're in November, so they're no longer there. But anyway, I noticed a couple things upon editing that I forgot to mention. Number one, it's the cover songs. So they added 2 for this event. The first one was Nameless Story, and that was covered by Morphonica. The second one was covered by Hello Happy World, and that is Storyteller. And Nameless Story, that one is the first slime opening, and Storyteller, that is the opening for the second season. So I'll have those up as well, so yeah. The second thing is, I noticed when I played the story that they actually had sprites for the goblins. And I'm like, there was no animation for them, but they had sprites. So I was like, thank you, Bandori. Because it just gets kind of annoying because unless it's the girls, they don't have anything. And it's just like, come on, even doing what you just did, that's something. So maybe they'll start doing that in the future. I would hope so, but I'm not going to hold my breath about it. Anyway, the next thing is I just want to cover all of the girls' costumes because they are really unique. So let's do that real quick. So go under costumes, and I'm just going to do real quick to get their bonus animations. So let's check out Mashiro's. Nice. So already I did Mashiro's, Tsukuji, and Rui's already in the other scouting video, but I wanted to do them again here just for the people who didn't see that video. So I'll be doing them as well. Okay, so now let's go over to the next girl, which may be the best one in my opinion. Look how adorable she is. She is definitely the best of them all in my opinion. Look how cute she is. Oh jeez, I love you, Nanami. Fun fact, I don't have a single 4-star of her. She's the only Bandori girl I do not have a 4-star of, so anger. Okay, and then Rui. And really nice because she just kind of does that battle thing. Okay. Come on. You know you want to do it. Wow, she's really being mean to me. All the other ones are so... The other ones are so easy. There we go. Gosh, Tsukuji, very difficult. Usually they're really easy to get. Okay, and then lastly, Toko. I think hers comes in second place just because it has this little bonus animation behind her. Just making nasty food. Really cool, really cool. I do like it. Okay, so such as that is, now that that's out of the way, let's leave here. And anyway, so I really hope you all enjoyed the video. I know I sure as heck did too. I don't really have any connections with the slime anime, but who knows, maybe I'll watch it after this. So anyway, actually recently I got a new subscriber. I'm up to 99 subscribers. One more and then I can do my special. Come on guys, I know we can make it. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe for everything in the future. And I guess this will be Kurokami and I'm signing off.